we doing? My name is Ryan B Hebert, and welcome to Present the Play Episode 4 alongside Warren Arnold and this week's special guest, Devyn Powers.
My name is Devyn Powers. I'm a NorCal VGC player, and I started in 2018. Started really going hard in 2020, and that's where I kind of had most of my success. Some of those would be Santa Clara 2019 Regionals Top 16, Dallas 2020, the one with almost like 500 people, right? I won 2 PCs, 2 mid-seasons, and I was able to make Top 64 in North America for the Players' Cup. And I currently have 289 CP to my name. So I love Pokemon, I love VGC, and I'm really excited to be on this show tonight.
Yeah, we're excited to have you here too, Devyn. You know, just kind of recalling, Devyn, you and I really, I think, officially met truly at Worlds. I had heard mentions of you before from Warren and some other friends around in Chicago. I was like, there's this Devyn guy. You know, I talked to him a little bit online, that sort of thing. And then
we're talking about quite a bit.
Yeah. And so eventually had the opportunity to meet you at Worlds, and I think that's really where we got to bond.
No, I'm super happy to have met you, and I'm super happy to just be part of the VGC community. This is, in a lot of ways, just a dream. You travel around being a Pokemon trainer. Are you kidding me? What Pokemon fan wouldn't want that? That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
You've come a long way since 2018 Nationals, Devyn.
Yes.
Way indeed. Come on.
I think the best road to success is a path of failure. You got to fail in order to succeed, I think.
It's true. And let's just all remind ourselves that Warren lost to Salamence in Sun Series because he thought Moltres was better. So
I got second at that PC, actually. And you got
so Warren had taken a break at the end of 2018. He came back in 2019. He was like, pass me a team. So I passed him a team. And this is sort of where this idea for this series comes from. When Warren will take a break with another esport, he'll come back, and I am always happy to pass him whatever I'm working on.
I usually don't like it.
You usually don't like 1 or 2 Pokemon. You usually have a change, which is valid. It's always a valid change. It was Solgaleo, Groudon, Lele, Salamence. So Lele, Salamence was like the pairing that I went with. And Warren was like, no, dude. Moltres.
Dude, Lele Moltres. Moltres gets tail and then it gets burn up. It's great. Then you're not quite away from
I remember that actually, faintly.
Yeah. It was a good time. And so Warren and I would best of 3, and we would constantly beat each other. But then when it came to tournament time, Warren was the one who did prevail at the actual tournament. So have to give it to him there.
I think in a lot of ways, there could be really good teams, but those teams are only really good for a certain type of player. You have to play it a certain way. So for me, I have never, ever been able to just pick up a team and play it, ever. Like, I will do horrible. I have to have a lot of practice with the team. I usually have to at least be part of the building process so I can really understand how each little gear works together. So I think that part of team building where you can really see like the changes, right? Like me and my friends will be like doing the same kind of team, right? We'll be like, for example, my Players' Cup team, a lot of us use the same Kingdra Escavalier team, right? Yeah. At the end though, it was super different, especially the Gothitelle. I had Wikiberry on mine the whole time, but people ran like Koba and Acid over it, or even like Sash. So, and they're all good. Like they all help different matchups, right? But it's which matchups you really feel like you need a little extra help in. And for me, I just felt like Wiki made it more consistent for me to get tricked up, and actually it did in the Players' Cup. So I feel like I won that battle, and I'm sure that you guys will feel the same way about these 2 teams you're about to show me with your little choices. So
this is a very special opportunity for the both of us, right?
All
3 of us here have very, very close relations with each other when it comes to team building, each in our own merit. You know, I've team built with Warren, Warren's team built with me, I've team built with you, you've team built with me, and then you and Warren have also team built with each other, I'm sure.
I was starting out, I mean, Warren's always been kind of like my main rival in a lot of ways, and Warren did teach me a lot about team building, especially what spreads do. I think to give him his credit, because I'm horrible at math. You can ask anyone that's close to me, dude. I can't dude, I'm so bad at making spreads, and he helped me a lot.
Anytime I've gone to a tournament with the team, I usually pass it to Warren and be like, make the spreads better, please. And
Warren's a weird dude.
He is. For Players Cup 1, my Torkoal would not have survived everything that it did if it didn't have Warren ZBs.
That Torkoal is so good.
It is. It really, really is. Getting back on track here with all of this, we're in a very, very unique position here. Devyn, you know both of us. You know that how both of us like to play very, very differently. I think is the key thing. But at the same time, Warren and I like to use similar teams, but change things up, whether it's a Pokemon, moveset, an item, that sort of thing. So here's how it's going to work, Devyn. Warren and I are going to mute ourselves, and you get to talk. We're starting out with my team first. The superior team, obviously, so have fun.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So looking at this team, the first thought I had was actually the Primarina. I personally like the Dynamax Primarina a lot, and I see that you have a choice specs on Primarina, and the choice items, you don't get the benefit from those when you get into your Dynamax form. But I think you can actually get away with that on this team since I think your main damage output is the Charizard. I worry a little bit about opposing Primarina because the main thing it looks like you can hit Primarina with is your own Primarina. And if you go up against an AV Primarina that's Dynamaxed, and maybe you lock yourself into something that's not an Energy Ball, I think that could be a little worrisome. Though you do have Solar Beam on Charizard, so I think you can get away with that too. And Fake Tears. That seems nice. You have both Hypnosis and Sing on Clefairy, which can both be really good win cons, though I do think that it can add a little bit of inconsistency to the team with the low accuracy, even though the win con is you get so much more from the risk reward, but having two, I feel could possibly make the team a little bit more leaning into the inconsistent range. What I really like about this team actually is that you have a Sun mode and then you have a Clef PZ mode. This makes it extremely hard to predict what you're going to be using. Plus, you can even throw Sableye into the mix, which in my opinion is one of the best support Pokemon. Quash with Charizard or PZ sounds really scary. And if one of your Dynamax Pokemon is going to go down, your opponent positions a little bit out of your control, you could just switch in Clefairy to possibly get some more damage in. Something that I ran into a couple months back when I was using my Series 4 Alolan Persian team is I had both Alolan Persian and Clefairy on the same team. It kind of felt like I had 4 Pokemon that I did damage with, and then I had to kind of choose between the 2 support Pokemon a lot of times, and it made me feel a little restricted. Personally, I would try to stray away from that in the future. Overall, this looks like a really strong team. Very strong hyper offense Sun team. Seems very hard to prepare against. I do feel like AV is the best item on Primarina, especially if you're not running Protect. I do think choice specs can catch a lot of people off guard because you do have good Dynamax options. You have the PZ and you have the Charizard, and you have a lot of support Pokemon to help all of them out. So yeah, overall, I think it's a really good team.
Devyn, I couldn't agree with you more. It's a really, really great team.
All right.
Talking about specs on Primarina, Primarina for me isn't the main Pokemon that I want to be focusing on when it comes to Dynamaxing. We'll see when I come down to a best of 3 with Warren if that is actually the truth. But for me, ideally for a team like this, Porygon Z and Gmax are the Pokemon that I want to be prioritizing when it comes to doing the biggest damage. But then Primarina is sort of that bulky-ish Pokemon that's there that's able to just do a ton of damage on its own with those choice specs. Not to mention how it's EV'd as well. This is something that Warren and I touched on, the Sing and Hypnosis. For me, I want to take that chance to have that win con. For Warren, he doesn't agree, obviously. Shaking his head. He's against it. I mean, what can he say?
And I'm the guy who hits the blind Hypnosis. Come on.
It can absolutely change games. I think I've mentioned this to people before, but I think Milotic has actually been my favorite Pokemon to consistently run this year in lots of different ways, too. Competitive, your chance to boost up with Coil, it's just a really good Pokemon. So I definitely get the appeal there, but even to me, I have to run Coil on Milotic to at least increase the accuracy on Hypnosis. So I'm interested to see if maybe you roll the dice and you get lucky with this one.
I think I will be able to. I mean, it's Warren after all. He's going to give me his luck for me.
Yeah. I mean...
Oh, I am? Okay. We'll see how that 2-0 goes.
So they're slightly different teams. They're not exactly the same here.
That is correct, Devyn. So because I presented week 1 or week 2, Warren gets to rebuttal and make edits to the team as he sees fits, as long as he sticks to the core of the team, which is Sunny Z. By the way, this episode is brought to you by Sunny Z. Taste the full, powerful, juicy flavor of Suzy Gober. Thank you.
You mean Porygon Z?
I said what I said. I said what I said. So, Terrakion.
By the way.
What'd you say?
Sunny Z, that's a great name.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's why my team's going to be better, honestly.
Okay.
Just because you slap a Terrakion on, you know what? No, I'll say just because you slap a Terrakion on and giving you that false confidence that maybe that Sword Trio member can give you some advantage over me. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what Devyn has to say, but I'll be quiet now because I know I'm going to win anyway. So
okay,
we'll see about that.
So, Warren.
Yes.
Going back to the point I had about the Primarina, I see that you have a Choice Scarf on Charizard. My main concern is kind of going back to the Primarina is where you have something like Primarina that like will usually want to Dynamax, right? But it makes sense on Ryan's team where you have so many other Dynamax options. I kind of feel like Charizard is one of your main Dynamax options, so I guess I would be a little concerned with not having some kind of like power boosting item or defensive item like what is it called? Charty Berry? Yeah. So I'd see that you might the Assault Vest. So you might want to, Dynamax your Primarina more. You're probably going to Dynamax your PZ a lot. Even the Terrakion, I mean, the Terrakion is really, really good, as you probably know. What I think I really like actually is that you have Trick on the Sableye. And I think especially in a best of 3, what's really cool about Trick is you don't even have to click it. You can just be like, hey, I want to make sure that you know I have this move, and you just won't use it again. Obviously, if it's good, you'd use it. But just that like mental strain of I can't Dynamax this because they're just going to get rid of it immediately. It can give teams that are very hyper offense a huge boom because you get to like move your Dynamax in when you kind of like force your opponent to not. Obviously, they can just hit the Sableye and kind of ruin that, but then they have to hit the Sableye and not hitting the thing you're Dynamaxing. You also have Clefairy, this time with Icy Wind, Protect, Helping Hand, Follow Me. Something that I'm actually kind of surprised about with both these teams is on more hyper offensive teams, I see after you, Zero Speed Clef a lot to kind of underspeed a lot of the Trick Room stuff. Like Trick Room might go up, sometimes it really is just impossible to stop Trick Room. And these hyper offense teams can really struggle because of that. But Clef can come in after you. It's slower than a lot of the Trick Room sweepers, and then you still get your hyper offense off immediately. So, yeah, I think the Choice Scarf on Zard is a little weird. I think I faced Choice Scarf Zard in the Players Cup, and I think that one had Dragon Pulse. And I see the Protect here too. So you're kind of like wanting. All right, actually, here's something too. Why are you running Protect when you could actually run Will-O-Wisp? Because I'm at least assuming that you want the Protect there to get it into, you can Protect with when you Dynamax.
Yeah.
But you can also have like a Scarf Will-O-Wisp option because that could also be Max Guard, right?
Yeah, that is. I actually didn't think about running Will-O-Wisp.
Taunt on Terrakion is sick, and I love that. And if I ever run Terrakion, I want to do that because that sounds fun. Overall, I think this is another really good hyper offense team. I think one thing that could be kind of an issue is that you have to manually set up Sun. And yeah, that's true. Ryan could just do it right for you. But I'm just saying, if you're going to be going, laddering or taking this to some kind of tournament, you'll be having to set up your Sun for yourself. And I can see that being a predicament when things like, if they have a Kingdra, they can just swap with Politoed. They have Venus, I guess Venusaur uses the Sun too, but like, I don't know, Sand, manually setting them up, while in a lot of situations they can't switch something in because you can just Sunny Day over that immediately, it can still be annoying, especially if you lose Sableye, especially if they just hit Sableye with the eject button that it has, and they're like, okay, now I can leverage my weather. So that's something I see being an issue. Overall, the spreads look really good. I don't think I would doubt that at all because, like we talked about before, your spread's always really good. So yeah, both of these teams are really good. I'm excited to see the outcome of this battle.
But Devyn.
May I take a moment to explain the choice scarf Zard?
Oh yeah,
All right,
you need to hear this BS. Honestly.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna love it, dude. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
So okay.
Wait, why not Willow? I'm curious.
Okay. So I'm running the choice scarf Zard because I got the idea from David Kutesh, Hamster Mania VGC.
Yeah.
He ran Scarf Zard. Basically, I'm running it now because in lieu of first of all, it's Series 6. There's no Tyranitar to set Sand, or Torkoal either to set Slow Sun. And Politoed is still in, but So I'm really dealing with the one weather condition. That's not really talking about Zard, but going back to the point you said earlier about manually setting. Yeah, Ninetales. So the Scarf Zard goes to 250 speed, which outspeeds everything in the format. Then you trick the eject button onto their Dynamax one. Say if we were still in 5, the Dragapult, for example, and then you choice Scarf Heat Wave or choice Scarf Air Slash, and then you immediately get it off the board. Then you switch Charizard out, bring your Primarina or your Porygon, and you Dynamax that or something.
So you're saying that you can, like, after you get the eject button off, you can then trick the choice scarf off of Zard, kind of thing?
No, you can just keep it on and leave Zard as a scarf sweeper and Dynamax something else.
Okay.
Or you can just Dynamax the Zard if you need to.
I think I would run some kind of support move in that slot, just because if you're going to Dynamax it.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to run Will-O-Wisp, in all honesty.
I think both these teams are really good. Am I supposed to give which I think is better, or?
Yeah, I mean,
please.
We're about to go into the outcome here, right? We're about to go into our best of 3. It's going to be sort of like this back and forth between myself and Warren during the battle, because we're both going to be recording from our own perspective. But you've looked at both these teams. We talked at length about what both of these teams are going to do. So at this point, in your opinion, what do you think is going to come on top versus the other one?
So this is in the mindset of them battling each other, not just these standalone teams laddering. It's just them going up against each other.
Exactly.
So I think it's really, a lot of it's going to come down to who can maintain the offense. Because again, these are both very hyper offensive teams. Hyper offensive teams, to pilot them well, it takes being able to read your opponent very well. It takes being able to make the right calls. You have to be really hyper vigilant, as hyper offense, usually takes. So you have to get yourself in a position to, sweep them. So whoever does that, I think will do that. It'll come down to leads. I will say though, Warren having tracking in a Sun matchup is pretty big. And I think that if Warren got himself in a situation where, well, I guess Primarina does hit it super effectively, whatever it gets itself locked into. But, something like, if it gets itself into, like, Moonblast or Energy Ball, and Warren is able to, follow me that away, that could be kind of big if, you're leveraging your Zard. Overall, though, at the same time, like, if you're able to hit, Ryan is able to hit the Hypnosis, Memento. I don't even think we covered that. Memento on Ninetales is really fucking cool, and it's like, yeah, there's a lot of options here. Scorching Sands, that's really cool too. Like, I don't know. It's going to come down to, I think, who can maintain the offense the best.
Couldn't agree more with you, Devyn. I want to just thank you so much for taking the time out of your day here.
No problem. I had a lot of fun. And again, thank you for this opportunity. I really, really appreciate it. My Twitter is VGC. I post memes and VGC content. So if you want to hang out, just let me know.
We'll be sure to share it down in the description below for folks.
And good luck to both of you. I think these are both really, really well-made teams. I can tell a lot of care went into both of them. And at the end of the day, when you put your care and intent into something, I feel like that alone, speaks a lot. So I'm really excited to see the outcome of this.
Thank you so much, Devyn. And folks, we're going to be right back here. We're about to tune into Game 1 of our best of 3 between Ryan B Hebert and Warren Arnold in the first ever Present the Play best of 3. Who will win?
Me in a 2-0.
We'll see.
My name is Ryan B Hebert, and welcome to the much anticipated best of 3 set between myself and Warren Arnold to see who has created the best Sunny Z team for Series 6. Prior to this, you saw Devyn Powers give his expertise on who he thinks will have the more superior team in this upcoming best of 3 battle. Enjoy. Okay guys, looks like we are set up and searching. Warren, this is where we part.
Good luck, my friend. I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
We'll see about that.
See you then.
Bye.
Lots of time has led up to this moment. A lot of preparation. I'm ready. I feel ready. It's gonna be good.
He probably has the Series 6 rule set, because I don't think. He's deciding. Awesome. This is set up to be a interesting battle. I did definitely bring a counter in the Terrakion, but why did he quit deciding rules? I don't think I have Series 6. Oh, thank God I do. Okay, cool.
Okay, so looking at Warren's team, the first mon is Charizard. My icon is blocking that, but that's okay. We know these things. Looking at the team, we have his full breakdown right here. He has mine.
I do not remember his team very well, just a heads up. I know he had like the double sleep stuff, but you know, we shall see. Clef and PZ.
Sash Terrakion's gonna be such a pain in the butt.
He's probably gonna lead Zard. I'm just gonna let him set Sun up for me. So I'm gonna lead Primarina and Terrakion.
He Scarf Zard as well.
With Zard, and I think we'll bring Clefairy. Sounds like a good choice to me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's kind of nerve-wracking to see what to go with here. See, I'm a little afraid of his Sableye trick eject button strat. I think we gotta start Prim Clef, PZ, I guess Zard. The nice thing about the trick eject button is that we're not gonna be Dynamaxing right away, so we'll see what Warren decides to do. He doesn't have Iron Head on Terrakion, which is nice, and we're not gonna give him Sun.
Did I call the leader at Ninetales Zard, probably?
He sent out Primarina Terrakion, no surprise there.
Primarina Clefairy, okay, good, so we both started Prim Clef.
Oh, look at the shiny, Oh boy. Okay. Let's do this thing.
Do I blow Dynamax here and just try to all-out run this over?
I kind of am more scared of his Primarina than I am of Terrakion at this present moment, to be honest with you. Terrakion really can't do anything, so I wouldn't be surprised if we maybe swapped out.
I think I'm just going to Hyper Voice them right now and switch to Clefairy. And we can follow me to stuff away in Helping Hand.
I'm going to Icy Wind and see what happens. Yeah, he's going to swap out Terrakion. Maybe Zard? Clef. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. So he is faster, and Hyper Voice, it's going to hurt a little bit, but not as much as my Energy Ball is into his Primarina.
Energy Ball comes into my Primarina. I have AV though, so it's not going to do a ton. Still doesn't tell. Oh, it's crit. Okay. That's a bit unfortunate.
Oh, he's probably kicking himself over that too. Oh man. He's probably, yeah, probably hating that. Okay.
Now that that's happened, I go for this, and I'm going to follow me the stuff away.
Let's see, what's his Prim? He doesn't have spread. He just has single focus attack moves. Oh, I'm locked into Energy Ball, that's right. Unless... nah. So I just want to swap out here. Maybe to Zard. And just like follow me. Yeah. That's what we're gonna go for. He might Hydro Cannon, but after the Icy Wind, I'm not too scared. We have the shiny Zard, he doesn't. There's his follow me. I wonder if he uses Energy Ball here. Yeah, he does. Sweet. Okay, cool.
Yeah, at this point we switch to Terrakion. And I think we do at least. What else can we switch into? My Charizard? No, let's just switch to Terrakion and go for the, if he Icy Wins, I need to tie it with mine, so.
So I think this is going to be the turn of Dynamax right here. We could Quake to get the special defense boost, and I think that's definitely the play. And I think, yeah, I think that's gonna be the play, honestly. And follow me. I think that's the safest bet. Yeah. Oh, Primarina goes off the field. Trackdown's gonna come out. Okay.
The Airstream into the slot, we're kind of screwed. I have Focus Sash, so as long as Icy Wind doesn't hit, we're good.
I don't have max Airstream, which kind of sucks for this matchup, I'm not going to lie. I almost thought about changing Solar Power, but I wanted to stick true to what I had made and what I had chosen, and I decided to stick with this, but... Rawr! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is fun and exciting. I used Follow Me. I wonder what he's gonna... I wonder if he's going to Icy Wind. He could Icy Wind.
There's no Icy Wind. Here's Max Quake. It's on the Clefairy. Oh, good. Oh, that's so good. That's so nice.
There's the Icy Winds.
Okay, we're good here. We're in a great position. It's Scorched. It's the Scorching Sands full attack Zard, I think. Oh no, he doesn't have Solar Beam. That's right. Here's the Ice Wind. It hits both. Okay, we're good. We're in a great position now. Okay, now even if he protects and max guards and Icy Winds, we're going to be in a great position here. So he's probably going to follow this away, so we're not going to Dynamax, and we're just going to go for the Helping Hand Rock Slide, I think. Actually, I'm going to go for the Follow Me. I think, yeah, Follow Me and Rock Slide should do it decent. Because if he max guards here, I don't want to blow everything into this.
Yeah, we'll Gmax Wildfire. And you know what? I am going to put a Sing. I'm going to put a Sing out. He's not going to max. He wouldn't max here, especially with left still out on the field. I think he's just gonna Rock Slide because he knows how much damage his Rock Slide does. Oh, that is not the right Pokemon to avoid Rock Slide right now. Hello?
And Terrakion Rock Slide and Clefairy avoids. Good, it hits Charizard.
That freaking sucks. Okay, I need Sing to land here to prove Warren wrong. Yes!
Oh my god, he hit Sing. Are you kidding? You hit Sing. Are you crazy, man?
Oh my god!
That actually worked. He hit Sing. That's just unfortunate.
Oh, Jesus Christ, let's go!
Okay, well, at this point, I'm just going to bring out my Charizard because I have Scarf.
He said it was bad, folks. He said it was bad. Oh my god, yes. Fuck yes, let's go. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Wowzers. That just turned the tide of this entire battle.
Rock Slide. And he has one turn of Gmax left, so I'm going to just max and Airstream his Zard.
Oh my god. And nothing swaps in to max. Yeah, here we go. So he's got a Gmax Zard. Makes sense. Makes sense.
I can't believe he hit Sing on that. That's unfortunate. It's a 55% accuracy and he hits it. Oh my god, Ryan.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is gonna be interesting for sure. I'm a little scared. Oh, we just got a Discord message from Warren. Sing hit, he says. It did hit, Warren. It did hit. You gotta believe in these sort of things, guys. You gotta believe.
Airstream comes in. It's not a take it out, that's okay.
But there, see, oh, that special defense boost coming in clutch right there. Coming in clutch. This has been a great game one for us.
I need you to wake up, Terrakion. I don't think you will, though, because I think you're about to get obliterated by Airstream. No, Overgrowth. Okay, so it has Solar Beam, too. Oh, it does not have the Airstream. That's good. The fact that he hit Sing is just so clutch, and I hate it.
Pretty sweet for us. That Sing really was the biggest difference right there. Definitely tilting Warren so hard right now, so that was great. He shit on me so much for putting Sing on there.
Thanks, I hate it, Ryan.
He was like, no, dude, Sing sucks. It's not gonna hit it. I Amazing. Amazing, folks. Amazing. And so now this is where it gets a little interesting. I think we're slower than Prim. He's got 2 more turns, so I'll protect, and you know what? I'll go for the sing. Double sing. Let's go for it. I'm probably gonna get knocked out here, as I should.
Here's the protect from his. That's okay. Wildfire's gonna come out into the protect. It will not kill it through protect. Does barely anything, but the ship will help me take the fairy off the board.
Oh, into the Zard. I don't think this KOs. Not at all. Whoa, Warren, come on, dude. Yeah, I am curious if Hyper Voice is gonna knock out on Clef. I don't think it will, since I'm +1. Yeah, that Scorching Sands. Oh my gosh!
Are you kidding?
A second sing.
Okay, well, sing hit twice, guys. That's kind of GG at that point.
Hits, it goes off. It goes off.
Okay, new strategy. Don't die. And don't let Sing hit 45 times, because that's just game.
Oh my goodness, and he hit Gmax Wildfire, which means that I now get to send it PZ and sweep the rest of the game. Holy crap!
He straight up hit Sing twice. I don't even know how to feel.
Wow. Yeah, Warren's got to be a salty boy right now.
I mean, I'm gonna play it out, but that was just, oh my god, man.
I'll tell you that much. Okay, so I'm gonna double up into Prim because Zard is not doing anything this turn. We'll T-bolts, knock it out. Cool.
I avoid Blast Burn. That's about that's the redeeming part of this. If I avoid, I'm gonna be in a good spot. Now, the best part about this is I'm about to go back into Choice Scarf Zard, which is about to kill me. So, excuse me, so. The real question is, what do we press? And I press Heatwave because it's the best choice.
Yeah, so at this point, we're feeling pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. For game 1, this is looking pretty sweet, not gonna lie. I don't want to risk Hyper Beam missing, so Charizard's gonna wake up. Heat Wave. We're not in Sun, thank God, or else that would have been very bad for us, but we should be good. Yeah, so I don't want to give Warren Sun here at all. His Zard does live. Knowing Warren, I'm not surprised.
No fair. Okay, so what's left? What's left, Ryan? This actually might be clutch. It's, you're Primarina. Oh yeah, that's right. On the one. I'm just gonna hope, I guess, at this point, because it's not gonna kill Primarina, and we're not in a good spot, and we don't have Sun, so. I mean, we're gonna kill PZ here, so. Protect, yeah. He just protects it, of course, because why? He just sacrifice anything. If I miss Primarina, I'm gonna die. I'm dead either way, but inside, yeah, does no damage. Can I get a burn? Consolation prize? No, thank you.
Sweet. Good games to Warren for game 1. I definitely got the RNG that I needed right there, especially with both of those things hitting. I could have also probably gone for an Icy Wind, which would have helped as well, but great.
That's unfortunate that he hit 2 things. That was just kind of. I don't even know what to say to that. He hit 2 things, and oh my god, man.
So he goes into that leading to Rack and Warren said to me, 2 things. What crack did you take?
He hit 2 things. What crack did this man take?
Well, just the hate of my enemies. That is truly. Oh no! I got this. That is truly what I used and truly what I did to get the W here. And so we're gonna be going into our second game. Let's do this thing. Okay, so Warren led Terrakion Prim last game, funny enough, and then swapped in Clef and had Zard in the back as well. This game, I think he's probably going to change it up a little bit. He let me get some free damage off with Primarina, which I don't think he's going to do this time around. But we'll have to see. I don't want to give him Sun. That's really the biggest thing. I think I'm just going to lead Prim Clef again. I'll bring PZ, and I think I'm just going to have Zard in the back like before. I don't really see much of an issue with this lead, as it's pretty safe all around. Here's what I'll tell you. If Warren can identify that he needs to take out my Clefairy to win the game, then we'll see. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So for this second battle, we're going to be going into this much like the same for myself, but we'll see what Warren does this time around.
Okay, new strategy. Not letting him hit 2 things. I'm going to Dynamax Primarina, and I'm going to immediately use the Moonblast so we get the Misty Terrain. So I say, no, bad, we don't want any of that. Also, I did notice he didn't bring Ninetales, so that's gonna be fun. And not bringing Ninetales might be a thing I can capitalize on here. So last time he led a Primarina Clefairy, so I'm gonna lead Primarina and Porygon with Terrakion, and I think, do I bring Sableye or do I bring Clef? I'm gonna bring Clef because Friend Guard. Taking this is gonna be rough, but I think we can do it without Zard. Zard really in this mirror, especially mine with Scarf, is not gonna help me much, so I think we're just gonna try it like, okay. Here we go for the crackhead strategy of try to run him down with 2 Pokemon. I started both my offensive leads, so if this does not go well, I don't know what will.
Okay, so PZ, Primarina, he's definitely going into this a lot more offensive than before, which we're fine with, personally, but it is a big deal. Is a big deal.
I'm just immediately gonna hit the Hyper Voice, I think, and actually I have a new idea. So we switch out the Primarina into Clefairy, and we're going to immediately go for Thunderbolt. Does this work in my favor? Probably not, because Ryan knows exactly how I play.
I am gonna Dazzling Gleam, and I don't know if his Max Strike KOs, but I'm praying to God it doesn't. We'll see what he does here. I don't know if he's balls to the wall enough to go for the turn 1 Dynamax, but he might be. Okay, so he's gonna withdraw Prim, probably for Clefairy. Yeah. And let's see if he does go for the Dynamax. He probably does if you swap him. No. Oh, he did not swap. I wonder if he's gonna go for the T-Bolt. Yeah, he does. Okay. See, the goal of going up against a Porygon Z is simply that you get them to not use normal stat boost. Yeah, literally. Oh, the crit. Warren's probably going to be pissed off at this point. If I were him, I would be, because the RNG right now is beyond what it should be. Beyond what it should be. I'm just saying right now.
Did he really crit Clefairy out of the gate, man? That's really unfortunate.
But yeah, okay. Does this follow me? Yeah, I'm gonna use follow me. Specs Prim is a tank.
Yeah, I guess I'll just follow me and Thunderbolt again. The best option. He's probably gonna follow me away.
There's no other truth about that other than, yeah. But his PZ, he let his PZ take that much damage. Also, if Clef didn't swap in, opposing Clef use follow me. Well, I'm Specs into Dazzling Warren. I think he's just accepted his fate. Let's see if we get the Hyper Beam, or it's just another T-Bolt. Okay.
Clefairy takes no damage from that. Lord is screwing me over, and here comes the Gleam to double KO. That's really sad that he got the doubles in game 1 and then the crit immediately.
Warren has still got Zard. He still has Terrakion. Like, he still has a lot of pressure to put on him. He's got a Primitive Zone, actually. That's tough.
Okay, well, here's Primarina Terrakion, and here we go. Let's see how bad this goes, guys. Kind of a do or die at this point. I'm gonna have to Dynamax Primarina here. I'm not gonna do it just yet. I know mine's faster.
So Prim, and then Terrakion? Is that, or is he, did he bring, yeah, he brought Terrakion. He can't not bring Terrakion, that's like the biggest thing. He needs to KO Clef, and I don't think he can do that. does have Protect, though. I am very tempted to go for the max overgrowth here. Just to guarantee that I can survive. We're gonna go for it. Half HP Primarina. We'll see what happens.
I'm extremely in trouble if he Dynamaxes Primarina, or I miss a Rock Slide. This is just 50-50 at this point if I can force game 3. No! Oh my god, I'm screwed. It's over. Okay. Well, we tried.
So the Dazzling crit at the beginning of the game from a Helping Hand specs Primarina onto his Clef definitely sucked, but that was definitely not the game ender. Yeah. He doesn't have a way to hit Clef, like, for consistent heavy damage, or he just hasn't targeted it. So because of that, like, it's just... Clef avoided the Rock Slide. Yeah. So he Rock Slides. He's probably just gonna Hyper Voice as well. Yeah. A lot of damage there, but... Oh, wait. No. Terrakion is sad.
By Dynamax Primarina, we actually could come back, which is terrifying at the same time as amazing. I hate Clefairy so much.
I forgot. I should have totally gone into Prim there. That's a big oopsie from yours truly, because he's now going to get health back and all that jazz. I think we can still survive anything he throws at us, but it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a toughie. Not gonna lie to you. He can't. Well, he could. Yeah. We have to follow me. Forced to follow me. Okay, Terrakion is the faster Pokemon, so I think that's you just have to. You have to focus in. 130. Okay, so they're both 130. You have to focus the Terrakion so that PZ can come in and sweep.
I think I just have to drop Geyser on Clefairy. I need to get Clefairy off the field.
Okay, here is his Dynamax, which is going to be his own Primarina. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Max Water. That's what he should use. Let's put it that way. He should use Max Water. Will he use it? I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see.
Here's Follow Me. Can I hit the Rock Slide now, please? Like, on both? If I don't, I lose. Okay. Okay, thank you, Terrakion. You did something correct. My Max Geyser goes. Fix that Clefairy. Reset Rain. Finally. Stupid little egg thing is off the board.
That's what we needed. And then we're going to Starfall, set up some Misty Terrain, and do that. And now we pray, because... I'm going to set in Zard so that we can just continue to stall out what he's got going on. He's probably going to look at Zard and be like, oh, man, that thing can't touch me.
Okay, we're in a really good place. So, at this point, I just basically sit here and I'm going to hit it. Because this is his last turn of Dynamax. And I'm just going to try to hit it. His Charizard protected last time, though, so I'm not... it's Max Geyser off Hydro Cannon and Rain.
He's going to actually Solar Beam his Primarina. I don't think he's going to target my Zard. He could, but then he's going to take a Max Grass from my Primarina. So, we'll see what happens.
Here's Solar Beam. It's not going to work.
Also, his Prim is sort of fast. Sort of fast. We're going to absorb that energy and absorb that light. I think we can get a second turn. It's going to Max Geyser, probably into Zard, or into, yeah, it is Zard, which we're totally fine with. We love that. We love those. Because now he's taken, oh, we got rid of Grassy Terrain, so it weakens his Max Overgrowth. We should have just used it again, honestly. Because this would have done, like, a little bit more damage. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks for us.
And it's not going to do a ton, I don't think. Yeah, it barely does anything. It does about 100. They're just exactly 100. I need to target this Porygon if it comes out, right? Is it Porygon or is it? Yep, let's see. Hi PZ, how are you?
So he's gonna have one turn of Dynamax over me, I believe. Is that was 2, that was my 3rd. So this is getting to be a closer game than I thought. I probably should have just protected with Zard. I was kind of careless there. I can't use Energy Ball. And we'll just use Hyper Beam. I'm curious. I'm hoping Hyper Beam does more. Max Strike.
I'm gonna have to take out this Boomerina with Max Strike because then I'll get the speed advantage I need. Please protect. Please protect, Ryan. I beg of you. Protect your PZ. That's not protect. Okay, cool. I'm fine then. I targeted the right one.
He has the game now, I think. I need to still outspeed a Primarina. Yeah, he just... Oh, wow. I cannot believe he's about to get this game. I just totally threw that. See, I needed to protect that turn on Zard and hope that I could live. Hydro Cannon in rain. That's going to be a KO on PZ for sure. Yep. GG game 2, my friend. GG game 2. Warren gets it back.
Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. We clutched it back 1v3. Didn't get 3-0'd, boys. Didn't get 2-0'd, boys. Didn't get 2-0'd. This is going to come down to some stupid thing, I bet. Okay, so he's led Prim Clef every game. I think we have to do something different here.
Damn. Warren is coming back. I should have had that game and I totally threw it. So I needed to protect the Zard there. And I just didn't. I just didn't. And then he has the Max Strike as well to lower my speed and all that stuff, which I should have done to him.
That's getting my heart beating a bit. Heart's beating a bit hard. That was amazing. I'm very happy we killed with that Hydro Cannon. Okay, so he lost with Prim Clef. Now he's probably gonna lead Zard or something.
See, now that we're going to a game 3, he's gonna be able to figure out a better lead against Prim Clef, I think. He's slowly but surely figuring it out. I'm gonna stick to it again because I'm confident in its ability to do well. Hella confident in its ability to do well. Although, part of me sort of wants Ninetales. He didn't even bring Zard that game. Didn't even bring the Zard. You know, like, that's a big deal.
So, if I do Teraki and Sableye... Yeah, I know, this is extremely crazy. Teraki and Sableye, Primarina, and... I guess I'll bring PZ. Yes, I will. It's probably my best option. It's PZ or Zard. We have Sunny Day. So we can set stuff up for Zard. And he has the... Yeah. I don't think we're going to need it. I think PZ is probably the best option here. Okay, Ryan, here we go. Final chance. Let's see what happens.
I could just lead Charizard... No. Let's not get fancy. Let's not get fancy. Primarina Clefairy is the answer, and we both know it. We both know it. Easy. It's like Ninetales. Ninetales is like fully supportive. It's got Heat Wave. It's got Fake Tears. And we want our Zard. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Okay, Warren, give me all you got, my man.
I'm at the end of this. I'm just happy I didn't get 2-0'd after that game too. Okay, good luck, Ryan. Let's do this.
Have fun. Let's do this thing. Okay, so I feel like it's gonna start PZ again. Terrakion Sableye. Ooh, that's interesting.
Here's Terrakion Sableye, my friend. Clef. Yep. Okay, Prim Clef is back again.
Let me look at a Sableye real quick. Does he have taunt? He doesn't have taunt. It's got fake out though.
Let's actually show everyone what we're doing here. Actually, I have an idea. We're gonna Rock Slide and we're gonna trick the eject button on the Primarina. Let's see how bad this will go.
So we can follow me. And see, I don't want to hit the Sableye. I want to move the Sableye. There we go. I like that. See if he fakes out here or tricks. Trick. Let's get a trick. Trick eject button. We don't mind, actually. We don't mind this. Leave lights.
Here's Rock Slide. Okay, that's really annoying. Can I flinch Primarina at least? No? Well, that's over.
Rock Slide. It's gonna miss the Clippery, actually, so we're gonna stay in. But please don't glitch. Please, 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 please. Ah, there we go. There we go.
That's just game over right there, basically. Okay, well that's how do I say this correctly? Very bad. That's extremely bad.
Will follow me again. We'll just do it on Sableye this time, actually.
Can I have my eject button back?
It's probably gonna Rock Slide again, which will force out a trick. Oh, it gives me back the Eviolite.
I'll be taking that button back, please, so I can trick it onto your Primarina later.
Okay, okay, okay. Please. Oh, let's go. Sableye's not living that, bro.
Oh, he targets Sableye. Okay, cool. Thanks, Ryan.
Not at all. Not at all. Beautiful. That's what we want to see.
So we're gonna bring out my Primarina here. Bring out Primarina. We're just gonna keep Rock Sliding at this point. Actually, better idea. Let's taunt this stupid thing. Dynamax and Overgrowth his Primarina.
Wow. I don't know why he went for the trick again. Like, that was. I don't agree with the play, to be honest with you, but you know that's on him. That is on him, my dudes. I want an Icy Wind. Might have needed to follow me there, but we'll see what he does. So he's got a Dynamax, which is fine. We'll just have to like stall out, I guess.
We take out Primarina here, we're in a good spot. Taunt's gonna take care of the fairy being an issue at all. Here's bulky Primarina.
I'm happy I got my Eviolite back. That makes a world of difference. Taunt. Oh wow. Okay, I forgot he had that, but it doesn't matter at this point. The max server thing. Oh, that is a big deal. Wowzers. Ouch. That kind of sucks. But this sucks a little bit more. Icy Winds coming in hot. Hot, hot, hot. There we go. Okay, down goes Terrakion, down goes Sableye. We've got a Prim and whatever other Mon he has. Hopefully not Porygon-Z.
That's okay, I guess. Here's not. This is the point when he actually brought Zard, I bet, right? Okay, well, I mean, he can't. He at least has to switch on Thingy in. So here's PZ, I guess. Let's try this.
See, if I bring in Zard, yeah, no. I'm not even gonna talk about this. PZ was made for this endgame. This is why we call it Sunny Z, baby. In all honesty, this is why we call it Sunny Z. So
PZ, okay, so there's no Zard. Yep, it's PZ. Okay, that's gonna be a good meme.
Big. Oh, I can't click follow me. Oh my god.
It cannot do anything, so we're literally just gonna start hammering away at it as fast and as hard as we can. Can't sing, can't do anything. It might just switch into Zard or Ninetales.
We're gonna be speed time right now. Well, we need to take out. Maybe I should have protected and stalled just maybe one more turn. Because if that PZ and the Primarina both target into me, that's really bad.
It's Silk Scarf. I know it's Silk Scarf, so... God, that makes horrible noises.
Damn it, Warren, you might have me here. We'll see. We'll see. It's not over yet. By a long shot, it's not over yet. Okay, we got off first. We targeted his PZ. I just want it gone. Yeah, off the field. White.
Okay, it's tactical.
Primarina is definitely going to target into me, and I know it's going to hurt. I already know it's going to hurt. I already know it's going to hurt. That could be Max Geyser. At least it's not in range. His next one probably KOs, so we just got to keep that in mind. Let's see. His Prim doesn't have Protect, something for us to keep in mind.
Nice crit, bro. Nice crit.
Actually, he does have Assault Vest, so we can just protect this turn, because there was a grass and then rain, so that was really it there. We'll protect for the turn, stall him out, because we can do a lot more damage to him when he's not Dynamax than when he is. Or I guess it's proportional, right? Something like that, but still.
Okay, I think PZ is gonna die here. What do I have in the back? Do I have anything in the back? Is it just Primarina again? Do I have to 1v3 again? I think I do. Oh my god, I do. It's just Primarina. Okay, it still can't do anything. Ryan, I'm not sure what your PZ has. I don't remember if it has Protect. It's Lorb, so it probably does. Oh jeez. My best play here. He's probably gonna Protect it, so I'm just gonna try for this here.
We don't want to be KO'd right now, right here. And we want the taunt to wear off. So I have a feeling he might try to target down the crest.
Yes! Oh, thank God I did it right. Okay.
Or, not crest, Clef. He might target down Clef. Wow, Clef is faster than Primarina now. That's kind of funny.
Okay, this is going to be the slowest Primarina known to man.
Max Geyser, yeah. So he targets into Clef. And it's not enough to KO! Oh my gosh.
Oh, come on. No. That's game. That's game over, guys. We tried. We lose Dynamax here. It's over at this point. Taunt's gone. Dynamax is gone. Ryan wins.
That's what we needed. We needed that right there. And I think that might be game. That should be game, honestly.
Oh, well. He had to hit double sing game one. Otherwise, we would have been fine.
Helping Hand. So I think Taunt wears off right here. He's not Dynamax anymore. Helping Hand. Max Strike. This could be the way to finish this game. He has an Assault Vest. I know he does. We're going to try for it.
We're just going to throw that. Yeah, it's going to... We lose here. We just lose. He's going to Helping Hand and just me with Porygon, I guess.
Can we get a how we doing? Can we get a how we doing? That's what we're calling it. Can we get a how we doing? How we doing? Let's go.
You had to hit double sing, didn't you? You had to hit it. That's quite unfortunate. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for me. I think it looks like Ryan gets to move on and meme away with the team in a tournament. I'm kind of okay with that though. As for me, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
Warren Arnold, my man. Good games. Good games, my dude. Well, well, well. How we doing, folks? Present the Play episode 4. Our best of 3 has concluded, and the champions team is pictured up above. Warren Arnold, what are your thoughts?
Double sing in game 1 back-to-back.
Man, can't we recall to a moment? And we're gonna break to the moment. I'm gonna find this moment specifically where you said,
Clefairy, it has sing, doesn't it? Why do you have hypnosis and sing?
Because it needs both, Warren. It needs both in order to do its best.
Is it saying 55% accuracy?
55% accuracy to put you in the ground.
Sing isn't good. Sing isn't good, he said. I will go back into the old VODs and I will purposely find that moment.
My mistake for expecting a 55 accuracy move not to hit twice.
I am so excited for this to come out for Devyn to see because, well, he was right. I think Devyn was right. It depends on how both of us pilot the team, right? And it really comes down to that RNG. That was insane. That was insane. I got some incredible luck game 1. Game 2, I totally threw. I should have protected.
Crit! You double crit twice.
Okay,
dude. Like, what is this?
I crit the first turn. You swapped in Clef with that Dazzling Gleam, but like, come on,
Specs. Well, thank God I swapped in Clef.
Specs pre-Marina Dazzling Gleam with Helping Hand. It was gonna do a lot of damage no matter what. You even had Friend Guard up too. I mean, that PC would have been dead if you didn't swap in that Clef. So
I'm just the game 3 at the point I'm just like, okay, no, we're done. I can't hit a flinch. This Clefairy's a pain in my ass.
I know.
We're done. We lose.
You didn't flinch once. There was no luck on your side whatsoever, and I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, in double Singville and critting Icy Winds on a water type.
Yeah, I got lucky. Well, what can I say? That's just how this went, and I'm very excited to see your VOD of that because. Yeah, it's going to be really, really good. And I hope you all enjoy what you've just witnessed because overall, a lot of work and effort has gone into it.
That was an interesting few weeks.
It really has been. And Warren, I just want to thank you for joining me along in all of that because it's been a lot of fun. It's been good. Hey, just remember, you can come back in season 2. Because
when we don't play Porygon,
when we don't play PZ, we're not going to be playing Sunny Z. We're going to be in Series 7, my dude. Series 7.
My Tapus are coming back so I can beat you again.
I'm very excited. So, Warren, I will give you this. Because I did win, I get to go on and have the battle. But for Season 2, you get to pick our core. Get to pick our core.
I'm bad at that.
Well, we'll talk about it. I'll help you out. But
okay.
We'll talk about the different cores and things that are going on, and we'll figure out something that we want to focus around because we can do many of these throughout Series 7, I'm sure. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, folks, thanks for tuning into this episode of Present the Play episode 4. Big shout out to Devyn Powers once again for his expertise, and a big shout out to Warren for taking the time to record this with me and getting his butt whooped.
I almost got 2-0'd, and then Pre-Marina said, nah, man.
Seriously. That scared me because I was like, damn.
It's gonna happen again.
It's gonna happen again.
It almost did. If I had one more turn of Dynamax, I was fine.
Yes, yeah. Basically, I was stalling out your Dynamax essentially at that point, and so. But I gotta say, you made a lot of the right plays. It just really came down to luck. Really came down to luck.
Thing, man, I'm telling you.
It really was the double sing in game 1. I think that.
No, because if we think back to it, the Terrakion Rockslide would have taken out Charizard if he wasn't put to sleep that turn.
Exactly. So that was huge. That was big for me.
And then you hit the second one, and I'm just like,
yeah. When I hit the second one, you'll see it, Warren. But I popped off.
Oh, you'll see what I did.
Just a little bit. Yeah. You'll see me popping off, and you're gonna see what How We Doin' truly means at the very end of that video. With me, with Dynamax PZ, Max Strike, Helping Hand. Thank you so much for tuning in to Present the Play episode 4. And so, for now, how we doing? See you later. And have a great night.
I'll see you in season 2.